Next time you board an airplane, think, if it doesn't make you too anxious, about the number of different people you trust to get you safely to your destination. You trust that the aircraft maker built the plane correctly, that its engineers were qualified and completed the job to perfection. You trust that the army of maintenance staff who inspect the plane every day and make the necessary adjustments and repairs also performed to the highest level and did their job thoroughly today. You trust that the airline has employed pilots who are properly qualified and that the airline has trained them to deal with almost any eventuality that can come about when they're in the cockpit. You trust them not to have employed someone with a suicide wish or terrorist sympathies. You trust the pilots themselves not to have gone on a bender last night, so they're not hungover and liable to make some catastrophic error. You trust law enforcement to ensure that they catch the occasional pilot who might be incapable for whatever reason. You trust that the various regulators, accountants, lawyers, and everyone else whose job it is to ensure that the airline is a fit and proper organisation are doing their job. That someone wasn't bribed or tricked into signing off on some corner-cutting exercise. You trust the pilots and employees of other aircraft and airlines not to do something calamitously stupid that could cause potentially terminal damage to your plane. You trust that the air traffic controllers the government employs are all fully trained, competent, and alert. Maybe you're a nervous flyer, but you read in a trusted news outlet that the airline has the best safety record in the aviation business, and you trust the reporters to have got the story right. We could go on. In short, to take the simple step that tens of millions of humans take every day to be delivered safe and alive to their destination is a decision that rests on a mountain of trust in literally thousands of people. Engineers, managers, pilots, accountants, lawyers, journalists, and government regulators to do their jobs honestly, safely, and effectively. Trust is the essential feature that allows society to function. And the more modern and complex society grows, the more important trust is. There are so many things we cannot possibly be expected to know that are needed to make that safe journey. When you take a flight, you don't peruse the latest maintenance reports out of Boeing or Airbus, or flip through the accounts of those companies. I bet you don't try to look up the precise training qualifications and standards required of air traffic controllers or pilots to see if they match up to the kinds of demands those jobs will place on them. You don't even know what those demands are. What most of us know about flying a plane and safely landing it somewhere could be written in triplicate on a postcard. It's the same with everything we do. Buying food in a supermarket or eating out in a restaurant, depositing money in a bank, putting our credit card details online so we can buy stuff effortlessly, submitting ourselves to the anaesthetist who sends us to sleep before the surgeon we trust performs an operation that could save or end our lives.